let us know when you're all ready.
Go.
Go for it.
All right, so James, just first, what have the last couple of days been like for you?
I've become probably the most popular person in Bakersfield. It's been pretty hectic. A lot of calls, a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. I'm not really sure where things are going or why things are this level. There's been no charges. There's been no revoking of license. Nothing. It's been pretty disappointing. You know, like I said, it started with the coroner, and then I have the BPD. Now I have code enforcement now. I mean, it seems like everyone's come out the woodworks to try to find something that there's nothing there. So I'm a little disappointed. My feelings are hurt, but what can you do?
So what do you think happened?
I think that I think that they saw a situation. They really didn't know everything that they were seeing. There were some bodies that were embalmed, that were being transitioned to be cremated. I have my own physical limitation because of a stroke I had about a year ago, but I'm still pursuing and still getting things done. I think that rather than looking at the whole picture, they just grabbed everybody and took them to the office. They said for identification. They were supposed to bring the bodies back the next day. There's still so many questions and just so many concerns.
What does it mean when you say embalmed, for those of us who don't know?
What's that?
When you say that,
embalmed?
Yeah,
Embalmed is a process where we displace the body fluids with a preservative that helps to restore the body, preserve the body, limit decomposition. So it slows down decomposition of the body. A body, once it's embalmed, is not required to be refrigerated because the decomposition process has already been altered by the embalming. So these bodies were not here for a lengthy period of time. They're here just to transition from my refrigeration, which I have a legal refrigeration, to the crematorium.
Have you been in contact with the 9 families? Have you talked to them?
In fact, it wasn't 9 families. It was only, I think it was really only 4 for the embalming. And I have talked to most of them, and some of them, I God bless them, some of people are confused about what's going on. I would be too. When I hear this, your loved ones here, what's going on, you know. So I think it's a lack of clarity on where we stand, what's my position, what's the coroner's position. It's just unfortunate that they have a loved one. They're already dealing with the death of the loved one. There's this added burden that's been brought on them. That's very unfortunate.
How are you holding up?
Well, you know what? I mean, I don't want to get religious on you, but it's only through the grace of God, man, that I'm able. Last night I was kind of thinking, what's it all worth? You know, 10 years of my life, I invested every penny I have. 18, they'll tell you, man, sometimes 18 hours a day, 7 days a week for 10 years. I was thinking last night, what's it all worth? And then this morning, I had a little different feeling. Just to keep going, do what you're going to do, and know we may walk through the valley. We're not stuck in it. So, you know, this is something I had no idea that was going to happen. But I have to move forward. And the hardest thing is that I feel that my integrity is in question now. You know, people are, you know, they're not sure, and that's leaving the problem. So they don't know what's happening.
What about the questions about the missing money and people that have been paid and services not brought? What about those?
Okay, I don't know about any missing money.
Wasn't it? What was it? What was it?
Are there going to be any financial ramifications to this for the
Well,
families?
other than I've had one family back away because they were kind of nervous about everything. They want a refund. Of course, I have to try to refund their money. But the services in question have all been paid for. Services were already performed. And cremation was just the last process in the step of interment for the body. So as far as missing money, people still...
I'm sorry, I misread that. I'm sorry about that.
No, you know, there are some people that still have balances and they're paying, and that's where I can help them sometimes, just by helping them to defer the costs over a longer period of time, try to help them.
So what's next for you?
So what's next for me is to conduct business as usual, to try to just clear it up, and just to keep moving forward and try to regain the faith and the love from the community that I really had. I was in a good position. I just moved into a new building. I'm just doing construction on my refrigeration there, but I have a licensed facility, licensed by the state of California, to get my building in operation so I can operate fully out of that facility.
Are you guys still open?
Yeah, we're still open, yeah. We're still open, we're still doing business, so I'm not really clear what my status is with the DCA, that's who controls the license. My status with the coroner, that who has the bodies. They told me, like I said, they were going to release them yesterday, but we're still working through that process, I guess.
Do you feel authorities handled the situation accordingly?
I think they kind of jumped the situation, not really. In fact, when they first came in, when they first came in to the office, I had a family I was working with, and one of the guys there was very rude to the family. I'd get another mortuary if I were you. I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I just thought it was like totally disrespectful to them. And they really were coming in with no proof, nothing of any improprieties. Then why are you making it look like all these things are coming against me? Well, I guess if you try to look hard enough, you'll find something, I don't know. So I'm just keep my head up, believing what we're doing is the right thing. I haven't done anything wrong. Just try to conduct business as well as I can, and try to serve the people that I've been serving. That's all I can do. I mean, I'm a victim at this. I keep thinking I'm going to wake up and it's going to be over, and it's not like that.